So my first tip for you today is to monitor your thoughts and make sure that they're working for you and not against you. We have over 60,000 thoughts a day. No wonder we're tired at the end of the day, right? I don't know. I'm like, did he just sit there? And the interesting part about it is you are only 5% of them are conscious and the other 95% are subconscious up until now. Now that I've shared this with you, you're going to start to become a little more conscious, and that 5% is going to raise. There are some subconscious thoughts we want to keep. Dr. David can attest to this. You want to keep the ones that tell your body to work right, like your heart to beat, and your lungs to breathe, and your blood to circulate, because you don't want to have to be doing that every second or so. We want to keep those. It's the ones that your inner bully feeds you. The stinking thinking, they're lies, by the way. Those are the ones that you want to address and monitor. And I thought about that and I thought, holy cow, how could I possibly have bad thoughts? I was raised in a negative, verbally and physically abusive home. So you can imagine that as an adult, an early adult, that my thoughts were probably not very good because I was trained poorly. In fact, I remember one of the first things my parents told me was, life is hard. Life is hard. Well, what are they talking about? My life is easy. It's easy to get good grades. It's easy to make friends. It's easy in sports. But what happens when you hear something like that over and over and over again? You start to believe it. And it becomes one of your subconscious thoughts that runs your life and can be either holding you back or propelling you forward. When I started this process of monitoring my own thoughts, I got a little notebook. Whip it out, I'll tell a thought, I'll stop every time I hear it. Sometimes I only got 2 steps. Oh, I have to write that down. That's not very nice. I'm not worthy of huge success. I'm not smart enough to have huge success. I'm not pretty enough to be on a stage. And who would ever listen to anything I had to say? And I would write them down. And at the end of the day, I would reframe them. I am worthy of huge success. Oh, gosh darn it, I am really smart. 2 college degrees, I must be smart. And people do want to hear what I have to say, and the people that don't connect with me, they are not my clients. And the people that do are. But here's what I found out. That inner bully has been in control for so long that I needed to have a tool, kind of like something, have you ever, someone puts a rubber band on their wrist and that's to remind them to snap out of it? I have a tool called Stop, Cancel, Clear. When you have a thought in your head, it goes through the neural pathways in your brain, and it always gets to the fork in the road. But those subconscious thoughts, they never stop at the fork. They always just turn left because that door has been open for so long, it almost probably doesn't even know how to latch. When you say stop, you're telling your thought, yep, go down that neural pathway, but when you get to the fork in the road, I want you to stop. Because you have choices, you have options. And that cancel says, cancel the automatic left turn. And the clear says, clear a pathway to the right, which slowly closes the door on that automatic left turn. So you have 2 choices there. You can use the stop, cancel, clear, and you can use your reframe. And I want you to know that monitoring your thoughts is not for the faint of heart. It does take work, and it takes